My name is Joshua Bowen, and I'm a supervisor here at MA Folks. I had a friend who knew somebody that worked here at MA Folks and said, hey, we can get you a job up here. So I came up here to MA Folks, and that same day I got a job. They liked my work through the 2-hour assessment that they gave me, and here I am 2 years later to this day. I didn't like where I was staying at the time, so I was planning on moving on because there were things that I feel a kid shouldn't see growing up, hear or do, and I was just ready to go so that I could get away from that and so that my daughter didn't have to be around it. And when I told Michael my plans, he was in shock. He didn't want me to go. So probably, that morning we had that meeting or that discussion, and probably an hour later he took me aside and said, hey, I've got a few houses that I own. I would like you to stay in one, and I would like you to become a permanent member of my team. And he said it was going to be rent-free. So I thought about it, and I immediately jumped on it. I ended up staying there probably about 6 months rent-free, and it was probably the best 6 months that I've had my, whole 29 years of living. Me and my daughter connected. We got to know each other a little bit better, and because I was able to live there rent-free, I was able to save up money and become financially stable. And through that, I ended up getting back together with my daughter's mom, and we're together now to this day. I have a lot to thank due to Michael because he is the reason that all this has happened. Without him, it wouldn't have been possible. I'd probably be in the military right now, running away from what I didn't want to be around. I just didn't want to be around it no more, and Michael, he just gave me that opportunity, and I'm glad. I'm grateful for it. I think the most important reason why I was influenced to stay here was because Michael showed great interest in me. He wanted me. He could have easily just said, hey, you know what, shook my hand and said thank you for your services, but he offered his help, and he showed me that I was important and a good team member for him to have on his team. And I'm grateful to be a part of this Second Chance program and to show other people like myself that there is hope and there is people who will hire you despite whatever convictions you may or may not have.